And I'm back. And I'm back on Volume 1 because I did, in fact, miss an episode of this. They're meant for comic relief, but they do have some side content that does involve this stuff. It's kind of happening at the same time as the game, so it's still important to watch. So we'll watch phases 3 and 4 and then get going with the thing.
This is Salvador Ihara's Online Jack. We're with the Online Jack investigative unit at the home of one of the doll syndrome victims, where an electrical device has gone on a brutal rampage. Sakaki. This was the mysterious word uttered by Osamu Kawaguchi just before he lost consciousness. Salvador Ihara here. Well, everyone, I'm here at the Takeuma University Hospital, where Osamu Kawaguchi is being treated for doll syndrome. And as usual, I'll be wearing my hidden camera goggles so that we can go undercover and penetrate the belly of this beast. This is the hospital's White Wing.
That sounds like fun.
Oh, nurses! It's a party! Carnival! Samba! Samba! Well then, where is this troubled child being treated?
Where could it be?
Oh, no!
Oh, I'm sorry, are you okay? Oh, it's you.
Senorita! This reunion was written in the stars!
What are you doing here?
I'm here to visit little Osamu. That okay, Michi baby?
Don't you dare call me baby, you creep!
Terrible news!
Huh?
Head teacher! Oh, it's only you!
Mr. Sugai, how is Osamu doing?
Well, you see,
Mr. Sugai?
Osamu Kawaguchi has disappeared from his bed.
What is this?
Huh?
What are these words? Skaith? Innis? Magus? And I can't make out the rest.
I think you can kind of see what's going on here. Okay. Well, at least it was somewhat serious. Anyway, whoops. Oh no. What did I do? Fuck. Anyway, let's go back to Volume 2. Get the fourth one. Shit. There we go. That was a little less impressive than I would have thought for a missing episode, but oh well. Had to watch it, I guess. Whatevs. Wait. No. There we go.
Hey, folks, thanks for joining us. Salvador Ihara's Online Jack! The program that researches the hottest breakthrough topics and tells you everything you need to know about it. That's Online Jack. Our team, along with teacher Michiru Tajima, has begun the search for missing child Osamu Kawaguchi after an odd incident while investigating doll syndrome, the mysterious disease that has been spreading among elementary school students. We began by visiting the home of Associate Professor Taichiro Sugai. All right, this is Professor Sugai's private apartment. Man, can you believe it? His private life for all to see. Still, you know...
Be quiet!
Sir, we're so sorry.
Yes, please pardon our intrusion.
If it wasn't for Mr. Jima's recommendation, I would have never let you get past the door.
Professor, I only wish to find out the truth.
Professor. Skaith, Innis, Magus. Do you have any idea what the blood-written words in Osamu's ward meant?
Are you aware of the epitaph of Twilight?
The what?
Yes, I've heard of it. It was the novel that served as the basis for the settings of the world.
It's a poem. And within it is contained the names of the 8 ominous waves.
So you mean there really is a connection between this incident and the world?
Whoever left the bloody words evidently had extremely strong feelings regarding the world.
So, it's possible that Osamu may not have been the one who wrote them, right?
The word or anagram AIDA, which appeared in your show while you were taping at Osamu's, is unknown. However,
Sakaki.
Can you tell me about Sakaki?
there were 6 boys who were all part of the same guild in the online game, The World.
This is Moon Trees.
The boys were also members of a guild called Moontree.
So all those children were part of an online game group too?
It's the Seven Council. Ha!
That's right. The PC name for one of the members of the Seven Council, a Moontree admin group, is...
Sakaki.
My pupil?
These were taken before his disappearance.
Oh my, that's Osamu.
There were many unresolved rumors about the world circulating 7 years ago.
When a bunch of players fell into comas.
What?
Yes, I've come to believe that the world has some sort of effect on people's brains for some unknown reason. That's the hypothesis I based my investigation on.
So everything is connected to the events of 7 years ago?
Toru.
Strange incidences such as irregularities in electrical equipment occurred in the hospital as well.
Oh, I'm sorry. I wonder who sent me this email.
Sheesh, Michiru, don't scare me like that.
What? We have to stop it.
Michiru! Michiru Tajima has just suddenly run out of Professor Sugai's apartment. What was the message on her cell phone that made her run? Hey, Michiru, wait up!
We didn't go out on our date! That's in my head. Anyway, but yeah, I think you can already tell that Sakaki is a lot younger than you would have thought. But it kind of explains his mindset a little. Anyway, I forget if... Was it this one, or... 1-2 demo. Japanese extra. Okay, so there's that one. I know in one of these they actually have episodes of Dot Hack Roots in there. Obviously I probably can't show them because of copyright reasons, but it is still kind of cool in a way that they feature episodes of Roots in the game, or at least they did even in PS2. But anyway, Atoli wants to meet Haseo in the fountain area, which is almost never used. So it's kind of neat that they actually are being used for once. So let's fucking go! Let's do the thing! Michiru! Also, no. Just because they share voice actors don't mean Aihara and Tajima are like Atoli and Pyros are different people. Just thought I'd mention that. Because there's no way in hell that Pyros and Aihara would ever be the same. Like, Aihara is a dope, but he's not as much a dope as Pyros is. He's just hopeless. But yeah, Atoli's a high school student. So, yeah. Just a funny aside that they use the same actors. Anyway.
Haseo!
Atoli.
again.
But what about your paralyzed hand?
Well, it's still there. But even so, the fact that I can speak is a big step forward. Look, I even bought a controller that I can use with one hand.
Are you sure you want to keep going with the world? I mean, aren't you scared? Come on, it's not like the world's going to go away, so why not just take some time off?
Of course I'm scared. I'm scared, but I'm not going to quit the world, ever! After all, I can tell. This isn't anything that a doctor can cure. If I don't do my best here, it'll never be healed.
There's nothing I can do for Atoli, is there? So I have an avatar now. So what? Nothing's changed at all. First Shino, and then Atoli. I can't save anyone by myself.
And also, don't forget the fact that Sakaki is here. And... Haseo?
Oh, she was about to say you were here too.
You're not feeling well, are you? If you have time in the game, you should rest up.
Oh. Okay. Well then.
I'm such an idiot. It's here in the world where Atoli seems to feel most at home. After all, this is where Sakaki is.
Jeez. Anyway, how are you? Is everything alright now you're back? I'm doing fine. It's as if we never left. Being entrapped inside the world seems like a bad dream now. You got an email from Atoli, right? I got one too, which is why I'm writing you about this now. Actually, I'm at my part-time job, so I gotta be real careful not to get spotted. Otherwise, I'll cut my paycheck. It's not too easy, though. Apparently, she went to the hospital with her mother, and now they think she might have Doll syndrome. I just hope the results of her test are some good news. She also said that Yada told her all about AIDA and GU, but frankly, I don't think there was any need to tell her now. What do you think? What on earth could you be thinking? Ever since we got back in... Oh, suddenly my boss came to check on me. I had to hit the send button. Anyway, as I was saying, Atoli's condition couldn't really improve and didn't heal completely. In that case, there's only one thing we can do. We gotta get Atoli's epitaph back from AIDA. That's our only choice. I bet Yada's investigating its whereabouts right now. I plan to go ask him about it once I'm done. You're coming too, right? And let's meet up in front of Raven's at-home. Oh, and it seems Atoli still needs to process all this stuff. It's not surprising given everything that happened. So be nice to her if you see her, okay?
It looks like Atoli wrote Kun an awfully detailed email. I guess she really is putting some distance between us after the whole Sakaki thing.
Well, that's not a surprise.
Well, guess I'll go to Raven's at-home for now.
Bleh. Hello. We got a pie fan club, I guess. I'm part of it, too. We totally do. There's Atoli. Okay. There's Atoli again. There's supposedly some chaotic PKs that I have to beat by the mid part of the end of the third game. I don't know where they are. There's Shino and Oban. Oh yeah, those fucking guys. They heal all the time. They're bitches. Ugh! Don't kick the Chim Chim. I am God, Chim Chim. Duh. Okay. Weird. Anyways. That's good. Cool. Alright.
Let's go to Raven's at home.
Cool. I can do that. Let's check in here first. Oh. Alright! Money, money, money! So yeah, in lieu of getting more items in Volume 1, you get money in Volume 2. So if you don't finish anything up, which I didn't, so anyway. Serpent of Lore!
Nothing happened? After all that, you're telling me that nothing happened? How the hell can that be?
Yet it is a fact that nothing happened. What the real world saw was practically nothing. The time we spent in the AIDA server was only a few minutes in the real world.
Weird.
As far as everyone is concerned, the whole thing was nothing more than some network trouble.
But there were real-life players losing consciousness during that time.
Look at the response in the news reports and forums. No one, except for those directly involved in the incident, believe that it is even possible, let alone true.
So you're saying we should just let it go? Oh yeah, that's rich.
Haseo, watch your tongue.
Shut up! Just how important is this guy anyway? He's always acting all wise and knowledgeable, but he never does anything useful when it counts. And on top of that, he tried to use all of us as his own personal laboratory guinea pigs. Disgusting. There's nothing special about him. He's just a coward!
The anger that you are displaying stems from Atoli's player, right?
Ouch.
There is no need to worry. I'm well aware of her unfortunate symptoms.
Oh, really? Well, good for you! So now what are you gonna do about it? Please enlighten me! What's the great and mighty Master Yada going to do? Any ideas, huh?
We are currently tracing the problematic AIDA. As long as we can retrieve her epitaph from AIDA, her symptoms should heal completely. So, do you have a problem with that?
A problem? You bet I do. I'm sick of this, Yada. Make an announcement about AIDA and what just happened, and shut down the server! I mean, the CC Corp executives will listen to you if you talk to them, won't they? At this rate, there'll only be more and more victims. Yada!
You wish us to make this information public without plans to solve the underlying problem? Are you aware there is a high probability that the panic on the AIDA server would be repeated in the real world if we did what you propose?
Hey, Yada. If you shut down the server, Epitaph users wouldn't be able to access the world either, right?
Of course.
In that case, I'm completely against shutting it down.
Why?
Because I haven't settled my score with him.
Him?
Tri-Edge. That bastard is still around here.
Haseo, are you still thinking only about yourself? After everything Atoli's been through?
Myself? Hardly. The only one I'm thinking about is Shino. If it'll bring Shino back, I'll...
Enough! I see how it is. I'm sorry, but I can't stay with you all any longer. I won't. I can't.
Coon!
Leave him be.
But...
He'll come back, you'll see.
You think so? I think he's pissed for real.
He will have no choice but to come back. Once he calms down, he will understand that no matter how much he dislikes it, this is the only place with all the answers. Never mind him. There is something I'd like to ask you.
Huh?
Did you find anything of use in the AIDA server's operation folder?
What's this? O-Von 01. Ovan? Can't remember.
If we were to shut down the world, not only would we lose the means to cure Atoli of her affliction, but we would also lose forever the means to restore consciousness to the Lost Ones, to Shino.
Don't worry about it. As long as you keep your promise to me, I'll be happy to cooperate with you. However, don't you dare utter Shino's name with that forked tongue of yours again! Even now, Shino's unable to return to the real world.
Master Yada, are you sure that it's wise to continue operating the world as you've been? Rather than conducting investigations of regular players, perhaps we should gather specialists on a closed server.
Hi.
Yes?
Do you know where AIDA's interest currently lies?
No.
People. The reason that AIDA is staying in the world is because there are so many things of interest present within it. If we shut down the server, AIDA will cease to remain in the world and will likely move its interest elsewhere. As to what that chain of events would bring about, both in the world and beyond, even I cannot begin to imagine. We at GU must prevent the damage created by AIDA from spreading. At the same time, we will gather Epitaph users and gain the power to confront it. That is our...
Right.
Then go and do what you must. I await good results.
Yes, Master Yoda.
Ugh.
Yes. Project GU is progressing quite smoothly. Errors in our predictions are minor. There is no cause for concern.
Oh, that is all well and good. But some of our superiors have concerns about your method of operation. Fulfill your duties without any unnecessary thinking.
Well, aren't you a happy guy? Fuck. I'm always on the screen. There's nothing here. Huh?
Syllabus doesn't know about what happened with the AIDA server. I guess I should pay him a visit. Let's go to Kennard's at home.
Well, I could do that in a second, honestly. I'm gonna save it here. And I'll be back to that in a minute. I just hope I remember that's what I have to do next time. Okay. So yeah, I'll save it here. I'll get to more episodes in another recording section. Or recording session. Oh, see you then. Yay.